There were three beef industry groups gathered at the 2022 Cattle Industry Convention in Houston: NCBA, the Cattlemen's Beef Board, and the American National Cattlewomen, also known as ANCW. Joining us now is Reba Mazak, a Florida rancher and president of ANCW. Reba, this is a pretty special milestone year for ANCW. Tell us how you plan to celebrate.
Thank you, Kevin. It is a great year for us. We're going to be celebrating 70 years as an organization of American National Cattlewomen. We are so appreciative of the ladies who saw 70 years ago that we needed to join our voice nationally. So we plan on celebrating those ladies in the history and how far American National Cattlewomen have come. We have gone from the ranches on serving our families and continuing to do that to this day, but there are more opportunities for women in ranching now. It's in the business side of it, it's in leadership, and that is where American National Cattlewomen have been very strong in promotion and leadership. So on the serious side, that is my answer. And then we also plan to celebrate with a lot of cake at all of our events.
That's fantastic.
You're more than welcome to join us.
I'd like that. That's outstanding. And you spoke about just the changes over time, but let's talk more specifically about what has the organization evolved to be over 70 years?
Yes. Well, I think that American National Cattlewomen have really taken a very big, strong stance in promotion. We have always been out educating and telling people our story. I think that's the whole purpose that Cattlewomen got involved, was to be able to let people know how wonderful we are at the ranch, the wonderful things that we do, feeding our nation. And so as time has evolved, we've had to step that up. We've had to go onto the digital media to speak to people. We've had to be innovative in our programs that we go into the schools because they're not always open to us anymore. So we have just had to evolve with the time in everything that means, whether that is from the technical side or the business standpoint. We have just had to try and keep up with the times.
You've always done such a good job of promoting beef and educating consumers. Give us some specific examples of some of the programs that ANCW have done in that regard.
Yes. Well, 20 and 30 years ago, we had our National Beef Cook-Off. Yep. We had our Beef Ambassador program. And as those programs have gone by the wayside, we have replaced them with a Collegiate Beef Advocacy program, which is a great collegiate program. And we have representatives from all over the United States that are chosen and given a scholarship. And they serve us for a year, speaking on behalf of our industry, getting educated through some of our peers that find interest and find knowledge and value in these young people. So that is our Collegiate Beef Advocacy Program. And then we have another wonderful program called WIRED. It stands for Women in Ranching Education Development. It is open to our members as well as non, but it is a hands-on day-and-a-half program of ladies getting in the pens, learning about estate planning, how to order medicine, where to inject things in the right place. I'm a perfect example of what this program does and how good it is. All my life, I've been in the back of the cow pens. I'm the youngest of 4 children, so you get the back job, you get the pusher-upper, you don't get to give injections, you don't get to run the head catch.
Right.
And then I was married and got to the back again, kept pushing things up, and then I lost my husband. And then all of a sudden I became the front person at the chute making the decisions on how things happen. Right. So going through that WIRED program really helped me because it gave me a hands-on situation to not only be the person in charge back at my own ranch, but to be able to say with confidence, don't do that. This is where that shot goes, or don't brand them there.
Absolutely.
So it has really, I'm a good candidate for that WIRED program and to show what it does. But we fully believe in educating not only the consumer, but the producers as well. The more knowledge we can gain for ourselves and to be able to speak with knowledge and confidence, that it speaks volumes.
Now, as president, your goal is to find ways to get women involved both on and off the ranch. And I'm curious, what are some of your priorities for your coming year as president?
Well, as our age has changed with the way we get our news and the way we can reach people, our digital side of our American National Cattlewomen, public relations and social media has really stepped up our game. We are diligently working to keep up with the young people, to keep up with the demographics that we are being shown of where our testimony is needed and where people aren't familiar with beef. So outside of our digital part and footprint that we're trying to increase with, we're going to continue to have our programs and invite these ladies to be a part of it. One thing that we have going for us as cattle producers is our passion. And we can show that no matter what we're doing, if it's standing in front of a camera like I am today, or speaking to a group of kids, or sitting on an airplane talking to a stewardess. Your passion is where it gets to people where you want them to be. And I feel like we can do that in many ways.
Well, as a guy who has 2 daughters, a wife, and a mom who are all vitally integral to our operation, I thank you for all you and all the other ladies do in the beef production industry. And I congratulate you on 70 years of success. Have a great year.
Thank you. We appreciate being here, and we're looking forward to this year.
American National Cattlewomen serves as a voice for women who share a passion for the beef community. To find out more information about the group, go to the website ancw.org.